but I hope this makes it up. Today I bring you a laptop that costs more than a used car, and it will definitely be one of the strongest laptops out on the market, even stronger than the Ryzen laptops that have been released that have 8 cores. This laptop is an AMOLED screen with 4K, i9 10885H processor, 32 gigs of RAM running at 2933 megahertz, and then a whopping 2 terabyte SSD. This laptop also comes with a graphics card, which is a RTX 2070. And if you look at the aesthetics of the laptop itself, it's very light for how strong it is. Imagine having 8 cores, 16 threads, all these features, a 4K AMOLED screen, an insanely large battery, all the aesthetics you could possibly want in a laptop. Perfection, almost. Great for creators, essentially. I mean, what more could you ask for, right? I mean, this is probably the laptop for you if you're a creator and you have that type of money to splurge. I mean, the laptop hasn't came out yet. Luckily for you, you are watching this video and you get to see the i9 version before anyone else has their hands on it. I know that the i7 version is out right now and also has a 10 gen CPU on it, but this is the i9 version, the 10 gen. If you would like to look at benchmarks, it just has an average benchmarks of any i9 10 gen ending with the H. And then if you look at the aesthetics of the laptop itself, it's almost, if you can see this, look how large the touchpad is, how sleek it is. Thin of a laptop this is. If anyone is interested in buying the laptop, I'm selling it for around 4 to 5K. I mean, either way, I'll put it on auction sometime this week on eBay, and on, hopefully, maybe if I have the time. If this video hasn't been made by the time I have put it on eBay, then I'll add the auction down below in the description. But yeah, for day-to-day basis, I mean, this is a pretty good laptop. But I mean, if you're trying to save money, on the perspective of money, even the i7 version is around 3K. So if you're going for i9, I'm guessing they'll probably charge you in upwards of 4K on the website, and it still hasn't came. And I don't even think that's with 32 gigs of RAM and 2 terabytes of SSD. So maybe in upwards of 5K, who knows? I would honestly say if you can't afford that type of, splurging, probably just go with like a nice Ryzen CPU. It's a lot cheaper and it gets the things, whatever you think you need to get done, especially if you're taking it out as a laptop. The Ryzen CPUs, where the Ryzen 4700U, you can get them for like 500, 600 bucks a laptop. And what is it? It's also an 8-core 16 thread. I mean, of course this is the top of the line. This is like, you can't possibly beat it. But I mean, are you willing to shell out 5K for just maybe like a couple percent more in performance? I wouldn't think so, right? I mean, maybe some of you would. Also, this does have a Bang & Olufsen soundbar that goes straight flush across the keyboard. Also comes with a fingerprint scanner, just really easy to get into your system and get stuff done. It has a display port and SD card. You could just pop an SD card straight up. Like, it's really good for creators, because right now I'm filming this on a camera, and it uses an SD card, and I could just pop it straight into this machine. So if you're like a video editor, or like, I don't know, you make music, it'd be really helpful. 2 Thunderbolt Type C's, a regular power cord that you can use for it. It has you still have the headphone jack, some laptops kind of like it. Comes with a regular USB. It's really nice. So look at these side accents. A little bit different from the color of the laptop. It's a nice like dark brown with a silver trim on the outside of every part, like on the mouse pad. You can even see a silver trim on the edge of it. And this AMOLED 4K screen, honestly, it's so sharp. I think this is one of the sharpest screens I've seen, aside from the XPSs. And XPSs are doing a really good job at creating a nice AMOLED screen. But I think this is the best one I've seen so far. Me personally, I would prefer an XPS just because I don't like aluminum. But if you like using a light laptop, this is it, because you know an aluminum chassis is strong. It's a strong laptop, you know, not much flex to it. Of course, I'm not gonna try to bend the screen, but it has not much bend to it. Same thing for the deck. It's a pretty sturdy deck. Does the job very well. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice sturdy aluminum metal laptop. I mean, for how much you're paying, of course you would have to expect some sort of build quality. If you're shelling out, you know, a Chrysler 300, I mean, why wouldn't they make it perfect or near to perfect? What is lacking is kind of, I really do like the keyboard. It's really enjoyable, a tactile feel actually. It also has along here very easy to use buttons. The power button is on here, is straight up into the keyboard, which is something I don't really like. I really like it separate aside from the keyboard because it makes things a lot easier. And why would you want that as a key? Instead of pressing delete, you might just hit the power button with your pinky and your whole project's gone. So that is something to worry about or to think about. And it's a lot easier for people to just put the power button right in the top right corner of the keyboard. Aside from everything, I mean, the reason why it has 2933 millihertz of RAM is because the fact that Intel doesn't require high RAM speeds. It's not like AMD where if you have 2133 DDR4, which is like the bare minimum, it will tank your performance like 20 to 30%. But for Intel, it doesn't matter. You could have 32 gigs of 2133. You could have 32 gigs of 2933. It doesn't matter at that point because you're not really getting much CPU performance out of it. I mean, at that point, you're really utilizing the RAM space. So it's already really good. That is 2933, 32 gigs of RAM. Something to think about. I mean, you could also modify it to maybe 3200 millihertz. I mean, obviously it comes with Windows 10 Pro. I mean, it's kind of a given. You can do it yourself. And if you really do need Windows 10 Pro, buy a key off of eBay for like $4 and then they'll just message you and I guess you're gonna utilize it then. Aside from everything, honestly, am I gonna use it for myself? No, myself as a regular person, I don't really do much stuff. I don't really create many things. Even this video, I'm probably gonna edit it on my own personal rig. But aside from that, I mean, it does for somebody who's mobile, on the go. Maybe you're taking flights or hopping between classes, or you know, maybe you have some extra money to splurge on a really nice laptop. I mean, this might be the way, but currently, I do apologize for this. The availability of the laptop is very low. Only the i7 versions are really available online. I think this is there's only 2 of these in Texas at the moment I know about. The i9 version specifically. One is with the guy who I bought this one from, and the other one that he has is it doesn't have a 4K AMOLED, so I'm afraid this is the only one in Texas at the moment. I'm not sure about the whole United States. It could be possible it is the only one that's for sale. I mean, because I'm selling it, you know. But yeah, if anyone's interested, let me know. Put in a bid. Maybe like it would have to start around like 4 to 5K. I'm sorry that it's that high, and some of you guys are like, it's a laptop, you know, but it is what it is, right? And I will be posting more videos in the future for sure. Hopefully I'll be putting out more videos weekly. I have another laptop review that's coming out soon. I have to go edit it. Same thing with this video, I have to go edit it, but thank you. All right, have a nice day.